It's an article that appeared in the BAFLA, on the BAFLA website. And it was an article written by Nevin Kalipali, actually about a month and a half ago. And it is actually, it's a brilliant essay looking at how Hindutva has been spreading this Hindu supremacist propaganda, not just as we know across social media and just generally in the mainstream media, but most importantly, it's been deliberately targeting our academic institutions, our universities, our colleges. And it's been, again, deliberately targeted to influence the youth, the young generation. And it's taking advantage of something that we've all noticed very much in the West. That the young are very much, and I think this is part of this sort of almost liberal left-leaning agenda. The young have really taken on board this whole tolerance, this whole broadening of the mind sort of mindset. In other words, they've jumped on a lot of, actually, I would say a lot of bandwagons. But this whole different mindset that actually it does create quite a generation gap between the young and certainly older generations, which is becoming increasingly wide, I have to say, this gap. But the Hindutva have realised that this young generation, of course, like most young generations, are very influenceable. It's very easy to influence them with an agenda. And they've realised, yeah, they can get into these academic institutions and take advantage of this mindset to start introducing and infiltrating the young with this Hindutva mindset, trying to spread essentially this Hindu supremacist agenda. And this article has analysed this in great detail. All of big academic language in here, but it is a really interesting read. I urge anybody, if you've got the time, read this piece in detail. It actually sets out how the RSS has influenced the young agenda, how it's really taken advantage of the young, as I say, these social justice warriors who are so keen, who are so motivated to fight for noble causes, to fight for just causes. They are now being influenced by the RSS to fight for a cause that is not noble, that is not just. It is in fact a totalitarian fascist cause. It is a cause that is far from nobility. But the young, particularly in the diaspora, are joining this cause in a mistaken belief that they're fighting for something they think is worth fighting for. It is far from that. It is not a noble cause worth fighting for. This is why the young must be educated that this is misinformation. It is an agenda coming from India. It is once again the evil, the powerful evil of the RSS, the Hindutva, that they are controlling so many minds across the diaspora.